Так, да. Всем привет. Мы будем продолжать играть Gridfall. Я думаю, что мы попытаемся сегодня добить сайдквесты. Ну, конечно, экспедицию найдем, чтобы найти человека. Ну, потом сайды пойдем убивать. Так, надо повернуть направо, окей. Блин! Твои хандером убивать вообще приятно. Типа 2 метрами удар. Ну, как всегда, Моя участь в РПГ Souls-like типа это бить ебак по башке большим мечом. И это, в принципе, работает. Грех жаловаться, что нет. Что есть там? Посмотрим. Нет, это сверху раз. Понятно, значит надо на экспедицию идти. Здесь мы будем выходить с локации. Скорее всего. Невозможно забраться. Да ладно. Не. Просто невозможно забраться, окей. Значит, пойдем сюда. Нифига себе, большое вулканическое сабля. Ну она говно. И весит 15 килограммов. Говно. Вот же говно. Тупо говно, тупо говно. Придется стрелять во всех ебак, которых мы будем встречать. Это вообще можно как-то пройти? Я чуть не уверен. Не можно. Здесь костер. Отлично. Костер нам нужен. Ну, вроде все. 175 кг, нормально. Пошли на раскопки.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Боевой молот. Че говно. Забираем. 198 кг. Это ж говно, а. Стоит ли от того 8 монет? А, нет. Это ж 3. 9. Нет. No. Сундук сейчас сложим. Потом, если что, заберем, продадим. Это тоже деньги. У нас денег 1172 монеты. Но это будет на будущее, когда мы будем, так сказать, укрепляться по-взрослому. С 2 килограмма, найс. Ну да. Там деревня, видимо. А что здесь завалено? Ну, хрен. За тупо не дойти. Может, эта лестница нас выведет куда надо. Не, это тупик. Здесь должен быть ключ 100%. Это сундука. Ну, вот здесь можно забрать. Ну, наконец. Ура.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
What the fuck? А. Забошел. Давай до тупика дойдем. Что там нас ждет? Ждет ли нас что-то хорошее? Рабочая запись профессора Федина. Мы нашли изваяние огромного существа. Я попытался расспросить о нем островитян, но узнал только то, что оно живет в горах. Судя по изваянию, существо умеет летать, обладает достаточно ловким, но уязвимым туловищем. Разумеется, всего лишь предположение, чтобы их подтвердить, нужно найти самое существо.
Let's see if you can walk.
Все равно еще там нифига.
Put the poison on my blade. And let's go! Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp. They do not look in very good condition. Let's have a closer look. Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
Могила. Не знаю, что обыскивать. Ищите лагерь. Окей, вон что нашел.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic. This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Так. Записки о руководителе экспедиции. Корнеплод состоит из плотных и жестких тканей, издает резкий запах. Некоторые животные на наших глазах поедали такие корнеплоды без каких-либо заметных последствий. Следовательно, растение съедобно. Для окончательного вывода необходимо провести лабораторное исследование. Альфа перенесла свою палатку за пределы лагеря. Говорят, Говорит, наша болтовня мешает ей сосредоточиться. Очень способная молодая особа, но я теперь понимаю, почему профессор ее прогнал. Характер у нее скверный. Этот вид птиц широко представлен в долине. Очень любопытные создания. Они подходят так близко, что до них можно дотронуться. Вероятно, островитяне на них не охотятся, иначе они вели бы себя осторожнее. Тем не менее, мясо у них вкусное. Возможно, запрет на охоту как-то связан с местным верованием. Предположить, что наивные дикари обжигают это.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the lost expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it. Bit of poison on my blade. Ward off this fate. Things are about to get dicey. More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
I have heard stories from the natives describing Bridger atrocities. If they are true, this violent attack, though tragic, would be justified.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand. Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
It's like being a crow's nest. The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
Ginko Альфа. Мы разбили лагерь в долине, которую собираемся исследовать. На этом острове тесно существует огромное множество разных видов растений. Флора здесь настолько разнообразна, что мы просто обязаны найти средства от малихора. Это растение с синими соцветиями и зубчатыми листьями. Невероятная находка. На континенте я ничего похожего не видела. Нужно провести опыты, чтобы выяснить, содержит ли оно активные вещества. Солдаты предупредили нас, что местным жителям нельзя доверять, более того, в долине они особенно агрессивны. Это прискорбно. Островитянам должны быть известны свойства всех местных растений. Я чувствую, будто за нами следят. Скорее всего, для островитян наше появление не осталось незамеченным. Надеюсь, они понимают, что мы не собираемся с ними воевать, а просто изучаем местную растительность. С каждым днем мне становится все тревожнее. Они подбираются все ближе и ближе, и, боюсь, рано или поздно нападут. У нас мало оружия, мои коллеги вряд ли смогут за себя постоять. Похоже, те, кто за нами стоят, приходят с болот. Если ждать нападения с той стороны, я пытался посещать, но они меня не слушали.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of her research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues, or our mission will be a short one.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This naturalist was obviously more rational than her colleagues. The attackers must have come from this path leading to the swamp. Shall we follow it?
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp. Let's get closer.
Renaise!
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
Женщину в зеленом.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Сестрёнь моей
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature.
Десарде.
Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
Kurt. Simply Kurt. I protect our excellency's back. And if one of your violent fits overcomes you, rescue party or not, I will kill you.
This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart. But when I heard my fellow scholars' shouts, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are oh so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
Ха! Если я нажимаю, то она сразу телепортируется наверх. Отлично. Отличная стратка для спидранеров. Вообще ни хрена не видно.
This is where the natives took your colleagues.
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main ruin. I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to
Stealth,
get
stealth.
inside.
Indeed, it would be wiser than trying to get in through the gate. Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you. poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade! I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
The prison guards will certainly have the key.
Stealth. Будем играть в stealth.
I can't do that.
Интуиция.
Blade. Then let's go!
Ну ладно, пойдем прям в лицо. Да, это позволительная жертва. Уходи направо. Я ультра коробка. Кто скажет, что я не самый столсовый пацан на планете Земля?
Afra, is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
Ты же в столсе выходит? Ну давайте.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's...
Спасибо за ключ, братан. Ультра стел.
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Alfred, mercy. You have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save the lives of those that have disappeared.
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your word.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken, and I will honor my words. Kwa awalam seg.
Можно из симпатии вывести в дружбу. Что поговорить? Что? Не дошли.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Опа, в Хикмете. Кстати, здесь может там тоже какие-то квесты надо выполнить. Кто его знает.
Sir Desade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
Research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tiena Hack Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted. How's that? Huh. Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag, remedy. Surprising. But the Terna Hach is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Мостовой альянс. Все, остались только нафт. Наука нормальная. Ремесло. Теперь у меня будет 2. Навыки 1 все еще дают. Потом, когда найду, буду путешествовать на Волгу. Пока так. 25 уровень следующий.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
Пойдем Васко поможем. Хватит пока. Надо еще ее распродать. Сейчас купим себе ништяков.
Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of...
Your Excellency, it's all...
Thanks for your visit.
У него даже дефолтная шляпа лучше, чем...
Your Excellency, it's always...
Всего воли 4. Эх. Опаньки. Два есть, 3 есть. Пять. 142. Это получается 684. 600. Нет, лучше. 148, 155. 96. Ёптать, какие пушки. Окей, прям самый лучший. Я найду себе лучше к тому времени.
Excellency, it's... Thanks for your visit.
Надо стрелять. Потому что у меня очень много говна. И тащиться сейчас больно. Рубина не хватает. Обсидиан есть, но нет третьего уровня ремесла. Время помогать досады, точнее Васк.
A bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! You can ward off this.
Я разношу, мне теперь нравится геймплей. Я наношу что-то типа 500 дэмэджа, это снимает пол хп у монстров. Отлично, отлично. Сюда и надо. А чё у меня такая шапка? Хотя не, мне шапка не нравится, честно. Хоть она и синяя, а у меня есть только такая. Ну ладно. А все таки шапка. Нет. Чувствуется, что здесь камень силы. Именно так. Налево. Не, вот эти пожирнее. Трехударки сверху. Фига себе.
Look, there it is.
I must admit, it is awe-inspiring.
Вдохновляет, да. Нет, это ингредиент. Здесь должен быть босс-файт.
The corpses are chained up. These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
I don't think so. They don't seem to have drowned. Something bigger resulted. No effort at all.
It looks like an enormous cage. But look.
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
The hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
There are scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood. But they do not look like the marks a reef would make.
This ship was apparently carrying creatures from the island. The largest one managed to escape and made a hole in the hull as it tried to run away, just like in Serene. The sailors didn't stand a chance.
The Admiral will not be satisfied with our deductions. She will want concrete proof. Let's keep searching.
Хотел, так не захотел. Мы просто его расстреляли. Осталось 149, как бы. Свой журнал штандарта. Мы наконец затащим на борт перед нам существ. Для этого пришлось дать им зелье, которое принесли алхимики. Самая крупная тварь внушает ужас, даже когда спит. Приказал заковать ее в цепи и держать в клетке. Ночью отчаливаем. Море спокойно, дай бог, доберемся домой без приключений. Матросам не нравится, что я взял на борт островных тварей. Самая крупная из них начинает шевелиться, несмотря на снотворное. Громадная тварь проснулась и начала завывать. Да так мы до континента беремся. Я решил вернуться на остров. Будем надеяться, что клетка прочная. Эта тварь так мечется по клетке, что раскачивает корабль на горизонте, уже видна земля. Надеюсь, мы успеем до того, как.
All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal. This is the same thing that happened at the harbor in Serene. The Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes, and my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The Captain's journal will serve as proof.
Жалко, что я просто не могу взять и переместиться. Тут 98 монет. У меня лучшая пушка в игре практически. Ловкости даже. Меч какой. Хотя у меня меч хорош. Хотя хотелось бы чуть побыстрее. Ну раз уж мы тут, давайте лекаря тоже найдем.
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to foil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desade. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
The symptoms of its victims start with severe headaches and nausea. Their blood becomes effectively darker and more viscous. The veins become visible. In the end, the victim weakens and dies. We have not, as of yet, found a treatment.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I'm able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tien, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps...
Truly?
Do they have a choice, Aiden?
Well then.
The situation has become unbearable. They wanted to convert everyone, and of course, the village folk would not be persuaded.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack.
There are many wounded, and recently, many...
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries. Perhaps with the help of Bishop. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more...
Our master hunter. Or the...
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparation.
Do not worry. If you see...
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks. Good day. Are you the master hunter?
Beortir tu madre, Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Distress.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer.
I will go and see. I believe I can help you in your fight against...
You must destroy their nests. There are most likely 3 around here. I would have taken care of it. I did not find.
And how would I go?
You must burn them and kill. We see them especially at dawn. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are...
I thank you for your advice. Isn't it odd that these creatures...
Yes. Yes.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaixe, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying them, do you know the art of crafting weapons?
I can try to repair...
Here, in this...
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests. Good day. I've been sent...
I hope he is right, and that you are not...
It is for that very reason that I'm here.
Then I will...
Все, что знаю.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet.
Is she very careful? Does she...
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since...
2 ночи прошло.
But she never returned. I called...
Do you know where she usually goes?
Certainly. In the cliff?
Is there anyone in the village?
No.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful.
What do you think?
Прекрасный
Might
был.
have...
You think...
I hope. Even they were pestering her.
But you think that they might have...
Надеюсь, что не увидит.
I must leave now.
Давайте сразу и лук сделаем. Ему просто подойти, починить голову. Потому что у него там...
Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more on Almanawi than Renaitse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenlan of clear skin. The others seemed to follow. I felt that he called them. That he...
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong.
Очень силен.
And the others protect him.
До
I
пещеры.
placed traps all around it, but
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
that he was brought
Придет,
here
чтобы он собрал Тенлан.
to attract the others and make them rage. But I cannot prove this. That is why
What do you know?
the Moinch, all they want their word. They fought.
Have you tried to...
No, I think, but
I must be going. Good day. My name is de Sardet, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegat asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Can you describe your brother for me? Can you tell me more precisely?
It was 2 days.
And you cannot...
No.
Did your brother...
No, he didn't. Perhaps.
It's still...
He has been but he knows. He told me that he had...
What do you think?
He could have come, but he knew how to have... He got into a fight.
You think the mission...
I don't know.
I will go and see. I must be leaving.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Страница дневника бродячего священника. Когда шел на восток от новой сирены, слышал разговор путешественников и сокровищ, которые они спрятали у одинокого дерева на утесе. Возможно, это были бандиты, а их сокровища наш с грабежом. Да поможет мне просветлен. Бешеный Дантриг. Торговцы берегись к северу от реки увидели бешеную тварь, которую островитяне называют Дантригом. Кто идет по дороге на Тир Доб через нас, будьте особенно осторожны. Является наград тому, кто уничтожит безумное животное. Лже-ученый. Какой-то человек поддерживает этих ученых из Альянса, повредился умом, начал красть еду, нападать на путешественников, грабить караван. Кто с ним расправится, получит награду.
Good day. I'm the legate of the congregation.
Of course. Our allies from the continent.
Could you tell me what your mission...
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated chosen people.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire...
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to...
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins, whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb...
And you expect us to obey him? To leave would be to abandon...
Демона поведи, откажет хижин, да-да.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect to leave? No, my child.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something... One more thing.
Yes?
I must go. One more thing.
Yes?
I must go.
Ну что, да.
Here is one of the 3 nests that I needed to destroy.
Записка в итоге от коллеги профессора Сиродина. Пишу это письмо в надежде, что кто-нибудь найдет его и передаст профессору Сиродину. Письмо мне напало морское существо, за которое вы хотели понаблюдать. Я воспользовался алхимическим препаратом, который вы мне дали, чтобы сразить его магией, но безрезультатно. Мне удалось залезть на высокую скалу, где это чудовище смогло мне доставить. Но теперь я не знаю, как отсюда спуститься. Надеюсь, вы получите это письмо. Ну, дальше надеюсь. Как бы мечтаю в одну руку, а 3 в другую. Посмотри, какая наполнится раньше.
Came out at dawn. I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the On my blade. Let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Here comes our pay, boys!
Grenade!
On my blade. Let's go! You can ward off this
Фармим потихонечку, чё. Кор 22 левел.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
Кровь.
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
Не страшно. Тенланы, хуенланы, вообще похер. У меня есть патроны, у меня есть всё.
Three corpses. Where's all of the others? He was in history. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing people, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragedy.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Знай на труп проповедника. Будь осторожен, когда будешь загонять белого Тенлана в пещеру. Это свирепая тварь. Другие твари ей подчиняются. Они уже многих загрызли. Постарайся не соответствовать.
I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Давайте поисследуем. А, ну да, это же логово, да. Я же здесь уже был.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area. The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest. Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Короче, гранаты делать. А чё, я там не уничтожил вот? В пещере. мне здесь уничтожено. Я не понимаю. И там я уничтожу. Не понимаю. Может, первый не уничтожил. Во. Первый вроде уничтожил. Очень странно, почему одно не засчиталось. Три очка нужно. Окей, 3 очка, 3 очка. Спят. Хер его знает, как я туда заходил.
One more thing.
Yes?
I fought against a great number of tenants. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them...
A beast sent by the demons.
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are...
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own souls.
Ура! Родная проповедь. Теперь мы сможем войти внутрь. проповедниц. Зреть свет, который спасет их душ, нам приходится проверять бесконечное терпение, брать каждого по отдельности, увы, непонятный лекарское упорство. Порой выводит себя с моих соратников, я видел, как один из них избивал наивное дитя, он, конечно, раскаялся и обещал мне, что так больше не повторится. Но я не уверена, что ни один попал в этот грех, что за глупцы теперь мне придется потрудиться, чтобы сохранить в тайне то, что они творят. Если об этом узнает представитель или наш орден, нас вряд ли как нее, да, то и бросит в тюрьму.
Well, Onol Manawi, have you found my
I found him, but...
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a Tenlin crossed their path. I found both of them, in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth.
With the body of the girl he loved, but it is a dangerous place.
I have a duty owed to my...
I must be leaving.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes.
Oh no. No.
I found her body in the lair of the great Tenlin, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back.
You should not go alone.
I shall follow your counsel, Onol Manawi.
I must leave now. I'm in need of your wisdom.
I hear you.
The brother of the young...
We have had this boy.
And you didn't...
Of course not.
I must be going.
И пойдем телепортнемся. Да что-то заглючило, все забажило. Нельзя пройти.
You have come at the right time. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
Да ёб твою мать, сколько можно?
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his... It is almost certain she...
Why ask me to...
This is a very... The Norts are like a... I think an external view is required to be... Anyway, their ship is anchored. Your authority will allow you to get more answers.
I see. What is the exact nature of...
It's up to you to find out. You've seen the techniques we use, and you...
I agree. Where can I find Captain...
At the port in your town. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency.
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with.
We have come to give our conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships. Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco.
I am most grateful to you, Admiral. But I would like to request something.
A request? Speak, Captain.
As you know, Desarde is seaborn, despite being taken away from us. I know that you have sent me on this assignment so that I would reflect on my own condition, but I believe that you were also hoping I would manage to make the legate want to join us, after proving to be invaluable and respectful of the Nords. Perhaps it's time to officially recognize my companion's birthright.
If Desarde wills it so, I would be glad to add a member to our family.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
Welcome amongst your own people, Desarde. I will send someone to tell the tattooist to receive you both.
Thank you, Admiral.
сейчас станем нафтами, мы будем своими в досках.
We have come to receive our tattoos.
Indeed. It would be better if I went before Desarde.
Then take a seat, Captain.
Desarde, we are ink brothers now.
It's an honor, Vasco.
Huh? Ты что-то опыт получишь. Нойс.
Captain Reuben,
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desarde, legate of the merchant congregation. And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
I'm sure, Reuben.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. She only joined us a short time. Did you want to know any...
The Admiral told me that you were the new...
The seahorse? Yes. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain.
What brings you here?
The Admiral...
I see.
What led you to these...
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first. Suddenly, she became nervous. She's a recent recruit, which sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew.
Ultimately...
A recent singular. She didn't... You know how rare volunteer... Did you want to know anything?
Do you know what information...
I don't know.
Let's say that...
I see. And by search... Did...
Nigga, spoil.
That'll be all.
Your Excellency.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, General.
What can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare knots that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while.
Я тоже стал натом по своей
Maybe at
воле.
the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going.
Hey, happy...
Good, thank you.
Then straight to it.
I'm looking for a Nord.
I know her. She joined...
Did you try the tavern?
Don't give me that. No matter. It might be that anything else.
I need to go.
Smooth sailing.
Captain, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Can you tell me anything about...
I don't know her very well. She only joined... But she pulls her weight. You can't... That being said...
Would you know where I could...
No. Well, I hope she didn't do something... Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
None of this helps us. They all told us pretty much the same thing.
Я надо
She
все еще
changed her behavior when she arrived here. Perhaps this is a sign, or perhaps not.
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
This time,
Well,
you are
if
going
these
too
drunkards
far.
have one of their rows,
I will not
they'll
let
end
you
up in
say
a
one
fight.
more word.
That's it.
Come on, gentle.
Who are you? That's true.
I'd prefer not to get involved in drunken quarrels.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
On guard, sir!
And let's go!
Ah, you're the manager of the tavern and a customs sergeant who clearly neither we nor the...
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out. No, thank you.
Сайдквесты все открываются.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best.
There you go. What can I pour for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Nothing, thanks.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern. How may I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with the Nauts, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier.
Мосту за камнем. Что такое?
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
In that case, let's hide behind these bushes. We'll have a good view from there. Perfect. We have a great view of the box from here.
Well, what should we do? Shall we wait here?
That's it. Suspect in sight.
Да блять. Серьезно, мы потеряем его?
He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful.
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Nauts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naut who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen, but we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naut you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose, but I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Alba means white, Desarde, but it's a little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession.
Very well. Now, if you'll allow me...
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nords, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Teleme. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What?
This is a trail that deserves to be...
Все, осталось Альфа с ее херней и...
Welcome! Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ну, синяя, да. Очень жляно, да.
Greenblood, my friend. The letter we found in Rolf's office was signed by... I know he's responsible for what happened in this camp. As well, I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done.
This quest for revenge is... Very well.
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's loyal to...
Isn't denouncing...
the guard's reputation. And he has connections in high...
What are you getting at? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely...
I know. That's the whole...
Remember that we are talking about we should get rid of your major improve.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the stake. And they don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
Отличная идея.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, he may be... We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence...
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn.
All right, then. Agreed.
И...
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue them, but they must have encountered problems. Brother Fideliski most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several...
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them. This man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we have a poor knowledge of. But local healers will certainly know which antidote to use. We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone...
I need to speak with...
Yes, Petrus.
I've come up with a plan.
Can we talk more about this later?
Of course. Why did you come to see me?
I'll see you later.
Take care.
Я все, я больше не могу. Я хотел поиграть еще. Мне вот что страшно. Ладно, мы узнаем, как лечить. Отравление.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes. And divorce. I was hoping that peace with the Renaik say well.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for...
So, you came to see me. Alas, our Donegat is one of the Exo.
Thank you. I will go... I have to go.
Like...
Просто туда-сюда, блядь, шпиняют, как не знаю, как шапку, серьезно. Может быть, в следующий раз мы пойдем чисто по сюжету.
Here you are.
I have come to ask for your help.
I do know a few of them.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever.
Do you know which...
My son died because of these people. They neglect us. And why should I give you my...
I'm sorry about what happened to Bran, and about the priest's behavior. But are you really prepared to let a man...
No, no.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Where am I?
You are in Eden.
The swamp is so hostile.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who were at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please.
Thank you. do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Реально дороги не было. Ну ладно. Появился хрен с ним.
Was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that. But ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable.
Before anything else,
what would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was for him. Our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confer, according to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets...
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. But what really angers Virgil, our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members...
Yes, that's why he left, along with Father Or. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. I must admit, I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more.
And no one has searched for them.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone late. Along with lack of preparation, our constant...
And by someone, I suppose...
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information.
Of course, that's understandable.
Brother Virgil,
what?
Can you explain?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman, she organized this expedition in a hurry, and now she's accepting as facts that...
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing.
They did not go missing. They were killed. And let's not forget this. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp.
That's strange. There aren't many villages. We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely...
I see.
So we can die as well.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel, even if you think...
Well, but I would not get there.
Ой, сколько воды, просто пиздец. Можно утонуть. От такой воды. Я думаю, что мы сохранимся на этом реально все. Я пытаюсь пройти эту игру, но она не отпускает, она все кидает, и кидает, и кидает, и кидает, и кидает, и кидает. Квесты. Я как бы не против болтать, но на самом деле уже устаю потихонечку. Ладно, всем удачи, всем пока, всем спокойной ночи, увидимся в скором времени. Будет ли сегодня Gridfall, завтра Gridfall? Посмотрим. Надо передышечку сделать какую в денек, в два. И потом уже продолжать. Все, всем удачи, всем пока.